What's up, Fish Tank World? The Aqua Redneck here, representing the Redneck Fish Tank. And I just want to bring you along on my video journal for today, what I have in store. Got some new plants in today, and I'm going to butcher these names, so forgive me. Got some Lympnophilia indica in today, some Myrophilia pinnatum. I believe that's how it's pronounced. If it's not, forgive me. And then some Blixa japonica. And this is my 90-gallon freshwater planted tank. Just started up about 3 months ago. And like some of you know, and if you don't know, it's all about patience. Adding a few plants here at a time, moving things around till you get it to the way you like it. And that's what I'm doing today. Also picked up some dwarf hairgrass and some Hygrophila corymbosa. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Simple name, temple plant. It's just chilling in there that I got the other day. And I've got some more plants coming that should be here probably Friday that I'm going to add in there. But I'm going to move some stuff around. Probably going to bring the Styrogen repins up some more. Layer with the Blixa japonica behind that. Might move right there. Petrified wood. I might move it. Because once that Blixa japonica grows up for that mid-ground, you're not going to see it anyway. And it's basically just taking up room. So I'm probably going to move that. Also over here, this corner, I'm not happy with it. I mean, this corner over here is really good. Let me turn over there. As you can see, it's really full out. It's a nice corner. It's got the Postogromy helify, I guess that's how you pronounce it. And once again, guys, I'm going to butcher these names, so forgive me on that. But yeah, that corner is just so nice compared to this corner over here. And it's really getting on my nerves. So I'm gonna move some things around. I'm gonna get these plants taken out, sorted out. I've got them up there on the top floating. And I'll be back with you guys as soon as I get the stuff sorted and we'll take a look at it. Alright guys, I'm back. Got everything out of the fish tank. Taking out the bags. See, I got some Blixa japonica here. As you can see. Got about 12 stems. Man, I don't know if... I probably got more than 12 stems, especially when you start breaking this down and propagating. But that's cool. I always like have more than enough. If anything I had left over, I'll just put it in a build-out tank, grow-out tank. And then probably end up selling it or using it in another tank. I've got some other tanks I'm going to be putting up here shortly. 125-gallon discus tank I'm going to be working on here. Before long, spring's here, so we're going to be getting a greenhouse going and some grow-out tanks. And once warm weather hits Texas, we'll be able to rock and roll. Also got this Lympnophilia indica right here for you. A lot of good. Looks really healthy. Real generous bunch too. Got these from Florida Aquatic Nursery. Came in today. Quite a bit. And then the Myrophilia pinnatum, I guess that's how you pronounce it. But looks good. So I'm going to get this stuff separated, get it ready for planting, and then we'll come back to you and show you the progress, show you what I've done and what I've moved around, talk about the tank a little bit more. So we'll be back to you. Sit tight. Alright guys, back with you now. Got everything planted and in the tank. Got some plants moved around in there. Did a little cleaning up. Picked up some Myrophilia pinnatum, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Some Lympnophilia indica and some Blixa japonica in there. And also planted that Hygrophila corymbosa, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Otherwise it's known as the temple plant. And then a couple of pots of dwarf hairgrass down there at the bottom. Moved some things around. I had this, as you can see, let me get over here. Right there, if it'll focus. See if I can get the focus in on. There we go. Had this Rotala macrodania. I guess that's what's called micro. Man, I'm horrible with these names. I'll probably learn them as time goes on. But I've got that right there, and I've got the Hygrophila behind it, right there. Anyways, that Rotala, it was to the left center of the tank next to the indica, the Rotala indica. And it wasn't just doing just real hot right there. I mean, it would grow and the tips would get real red, but I think it was getting overshadowed by the bloodstar grass and the indigo was outgrowing it. So it was hanging over and it was getting real, it wasn't getting as red as healthy. So I moved it up here to the front just to give it some color over there, mixed in with that green. And I think it came out really nice. I think once get under that light real good and it should start hitting up and getting real healthy and red, hopefully. It adds some color to that side of the tank. So, also, I used to have these styrogen repins, they were lining the whole side of the tank, kind of like they are now, where I've got them. They were a single row. So I moved those forward and then put the Blixa japonica behind it because it'll be a lot taller plant and it'll bush out. So you know, so it'll be a nice little foreground plant, or actually mid-ground plant to break up the foreground and the mid-ground. And guys, let me tell you, I bought this styrogen repins at PetSmart in one of those little packages. I already knew the potential that it was going to probably melt on me, but for $8 for a package, it was worth taking a shot because otherwise it was like 25 bucks for like 10 stems, and the shipping was outrageous. So I decided to take my chance on this, and man, I couldn't be more happier or surprised with this stuff. I mean, it never melted from the start, and it just took off. So when I pulled it out to move it forward, put the Blixa in its place, I was able to propagate so many more stems and spread it out even further. I mean, look at that, guys. I mean, it's amazing. And then right there, the Postgrammy Hellfire. I just screwed that one all up. But you know what I'm talking about. I got that as well from PetSmart too, with the same notion that, hey, it's going to melt. But you know what? This is a very rare plant. And when you do find it, it's kind of expensive. So I took my chance on it and could not be happier with it, guys. I mean, the stuff has just exploded, and it's got several crowns. So that was a major score right there. Saved me a lot of money, and this stuff is just blowing up. So, I mean, if you need any Hellify or any styrogen repins, let me know, because, I mean, here in the next month, I'm going to have more than plenty. Also moved that up. I guess it's Bulkapug Carolina or something like that, or some kind of dwarf Bulkapug. Got it right there. It was towards the center as well. There's a regular. Also got some more of that stuff. I got some more plants coming tomorrow, like 4 more species of plants that are coming in. But I've got another one of those temple plants right there in the middle of the thing. It should make a nice little centerpiece, little mid-ground centerpiece. And let's get in here a little bit closer. Take a look at this. Also, another video, I planted this dwarf hairgrass. I've got another video about how to plant this really nicely and get it real dense. So I won't go into too much detail about that. I mean, I took out the baby tears, dwarf baby tear, because it just wasn't working for me. And ever since I planted it, man, that stir by Corey down there has just been going to town. I mean, he's been coming out a lot more often. I mean, look at him. He's having fun. But got a little red cherry shrimp right there. That Rotala indica, man, it's just been taking off. I mean, I've already trimmed it back once. It's been taking off. And right there is where I had that Rotala macrodane. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Which I moved to the front corner. So I've got that right there, that Myrophilia pinnatum. To the left of that, I've got the blood stargrass. And in front of that, Rotala wallacei. And then stargrass over here, water sprite, water wisteria, Loguidia back there in the corner. And I've got more plants that are coming in. I'm going to plant those right down there in between there. And get that real thick and bushy and get it filled out a lot more. But I'm really liking the way this tank is coming along. I mean, I couldn't be happier. I mean, it's coming along real nicely. Doesn't look like much right now, but I mean, you got to be patient. You got to just pack this thing with plants. It's like Mr. Mom said. If you haven't seen his channel, go check it out. He has a lot of great videos. He also sells some plants. Him and J Flesh Tanks. They've talked about this. Don't be afraid to use any kind of plant or experiment with the plant, because you never know. I mean, you have an idea of what you want to do in your head, and by the time you know it, it's completely changed 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times or more. You start adding plants, and whatever works, you just go with it and to the way you like it. So don't be afraid to try these plants out, guys. Pack it in there. And once this grows out, I mean, I'll be able to trim it the way, make it look nice and neat. Everything will grow out nice and full. So it's just patience. Patience, guys. Trying out your plants. Trying out some new plants. Let it grow out. And just have fun with it. Also, on this little thing right here, I'm thinking about doing a little tree top. Get some Java moss, but I haven't been able to find any that's really cheap, or anybody who does have it for cheap. They don't really have any in stock, so think about doing a little treetop there, but I'm not sure because I don't know how well it may block the lighting. I've got some flame moss up there now, and it's not really spreading, but I mean, it's doing good. But anyways, guys, that's an update right now. I got some more plants coming in tomorrow, like 4 different species. I'll get those in there and planted, and do another update here in about another week or two after some of the stuff fills in. I've also got some more videos coming up on some different topics and stuff you may be interested in. So if you haven't done so yet, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and we'll be seeing you around. Enjoy your weekend, guys. We're almost there, and thanks for watching. Fish on.